At the beginning of the movie we are shown a man named Cha Tae-sik who is playing the lead role in this movie. Cha Tae-sik is a very innocent man who runs a shop. He deals with the second-hand items of the people. Cha Tae is not interested at all in the pursuit of anyone. But his neighbor named So-mi, who is a little girl, considers Cha Tae as her friend, as it has been told that Cha Tae-sik is not interested in anyone, but he has feelings for So-mi as a friend. There's also the character of So-mi's mother in the movie, who is seen as a club dancer. She is also addicted of drugs along with dancing, so she steals a big pack of heroin from the club and she moves to her house. She keeps that drug packed into a camera case, reaching at home. And she hands over to Cha Tae-sik so the drug may keep their safe. This drug packet belongs to the threatening drug smuggler. As drug smuggler knows that drug packet has been stolen, then he assigns the duty to two brothers of his members to capture that thief, who are the main men of that drug dealer. Here one of the brothers knows that a dancer has stolen the packet of their drug. The scene turns to So-mi, whose mother gets her out after taking drugs. So-mi asks for help from her neighbor Cha Tae-sik, weeping a lot, and Cha Tae-sik also arranges a sleeping place for her. She says to Cha Tae, "Do you know what the people call you? A ghost. Because you are very scary." Cha Tae-sik does not respond to her on it, and he leaves after saying her to fall asleep. The scene turns to So-mi's mother, where her male friend is explaining to her that return that drug pack, because it belongs to a drug smuggler, and he threatens her that they will kill you case you don't return it. But she is not convinced in spite of the explanation of her male friend. The next morning arrives and Cha Tae-sik is seen. So-mi leaves after making an angry emoji on the nail of Cha Tae. And she also goes, leaving a letter for him. Observing these things, a smile spreads on the face of Cha Tae-sik. One day Cha Tae-sik is passing before the school of So-mi. He observes there that a lady is beating badly to So-mi, and police officers are also there. That lady tells as that police officer interrogates that So-mi was stealing her kid's bag. So-mi replies on it, "I was not stealing, I was just comparing his bag with my bag." Here police ask So-mi about her parents. So-mi gesticulates towards Cha Tae-sik, who is standing at a distance. As a result, they think as Cha Tae-sik is her father. Police chases Cha Tae-sik because he leaves without saying a single word. So-mi comes to meet Cha Tae-sik as evening arrives. Then Cha Tae-sik scolds her. He says to her, "Are you in your senses? Why did you gesticulate towards me at that time?" Here So-mi becomes so sentimental and she says, "All call me insane. All detest me. I also hate everyone. You are only my friend. Do you wish that I may start to hate you?" So-mi leaves that place, saying it. Many odd people are beating her mother when she reaches her home. These are the men of the same drug smuggler whose drug pack had been stolen by So-mi's mother. They come to get information from So-mi's mother about that drug pack. So-mi's mother informs them the heroin pack is in a camera bag. After this, Jong-suk, about whom it had been told, who is the main man of the drug smuggler, he abducts So-mi and her mother. The rest of his men move to Cha Tae's house to grab that drug pack. They are breaking the lock of Cha Tae's shop. That Cha Tae-sik reaches there. One of the criminals points a knife to Cha Tae. That gang member says to Cha Tae-sik, "We need that camera case, which had been kept safe in your possession by your neighbor." As that man turns his face, Cha Tae-sik throws that criminal's knife aside, grabbing it. That gang member is shocked on it when the other gang member begins to attack Cha Tae. Then Cha Tae-sik also teaches him a good lesson, but those gang members cannot tackle anything. Then they call the main gang member named Jong-suk of that drug smuggler. Jong-suk sends another member to know about everything. That gang member moves a cell phone towards Cha Tae, where he makes him hear So-mi's voice. Cha Tae hands that bag over to them on Jong-suk's threat. Now one of the gang members kills his own partner among them, because he does not like him. In this way, a killing has occurred there. The allegation might be put on Cha Tae-sik. And that cell phone through with Cha Tae-sik has talked with So-mi. It is also at the same place Cha Tae-sik begins to suspect those people, because they got drug packs but they did not release So-mi and her mother. But it is too late as he comes after them because those gang members have taken them. Cha Tae-sik does not understand anything here and he contacts police. Police asks his house address as he reveals everything to police. Then he keeps silent because there is also a killing. Cha Tae-sik might be entrapped because of it. After time, Cha Tae-sik receives a call onto the same cell phone, through which he had talked with So-mi. He receives the call of the main men of drug smuggler whose names are Jong-suk and Man-suk. They say, "Do us a favor if you want to see both of them alive." They also tell that you will get the details of this task through this cell phone. According to them, Cha Tae-sik takes a pack of heroin from a locker, and he hands over to the drug smuggler, going there and he says to him, "Release So-mi and her mother." That drug smuggler is left astonished here because he had no knowledge that his main men have caught that man who had stolen the drug pack. Then he knows about that deception which was being given by Jang-suk and Man-suk. His main men become the cause of his destruction, and they also make him captured by the police. Here the drug smuggler is in bad condition because of aggression. He falls Cha Tae-sik from the building while beating him, and police arrive there with it. Police catch all gang members, but the smuggler flees. While Cha Tae-sik begins to chase that drug smuggler, stealing a car, but there is a dead body of So-mi's mother in the trunk of the car stolen by Cha Tae-sik, whose all organs have been removed by them. Then police arrive here and they think that this all have been committed by Cha Tae-sik. So Cha Tae-sik is arrested by the police. One police officer has also the knowledge about Cha Tae-sik here. As he opens his biometrics identification file, it is locked. Cha Tae-sik is trying to rescue So-mi at the same place. Cha Tae-sik tells police officer that I am left-handed. I need the left hand to take my lunch, not the right one. As police officer unlocks his left hand handcuff, then he stands up and flees after killing everyone. Now the scene turns to the drug smuggler who was killed by his own gang members. After this, Cha Tae-sik is seen, who wants to detect So-mi through the cell phone given to him to talk with her. Cha Tae-sik moves to a phone shop in order to know about it. That cell phone is illegal, so that manager does not reveal a single fact to him. That man reveals the truth. As Cha Tae-sik starts to hit him, he begins to believe in the told information of that man. Now the scene turns to that police officer again. Cha Tae-sik unlocks the details and he knows that he is a covert operative army intelligence member. Later, Cha Tae-sik is successful to get access to Jang-suk and Man-suk, who had occupied everything after killing their head drug smuggler, which was totally illegal. He met with the Man-suk. Cha Tae-sik has never seen him, so he does not have knowledge, but Man-suk had the ability to recognize him, and he says to his brother Jang-suk, "Be alert!" Cha Tae-sik goes to the lavatory of that building. Fortunately, he meets the same people who had met them and searched to take camera bag. That man asks him about So-mi, but that man does not reveal anything, so he stabs his shoe with his same knife. At the same time, that man also reaches there who had made the call with So-mi. Cha Tae-sik gives him one more phone after this fight. Now the police arrive here. Cha Tae-sik escapes in someone's car, seeing police. Now So-mi comes on the scene again, who was given to such a man by both drug smugglers' men, who makes the kid smuggler. That lady used to send those kids to that drug smuggler, where the drug smugglers used to remove the kidneys of kids and they used to sell the other body organs after removing them and killing the kids. Here Cha Tae-sik is seen again, who is making the gun bullet release from his body from someone else. He is shot during the fight. Then the past life of Cha Tae-sik is known here. Cha Tae-sik had lost his wife in the past. At that time, no one had left in his life, but someone had stepped in his life, and she was So-mi, and he never wanted to lose her at any cost. Seeing her, Cha Tae-sik is seen stronger again, and he is determined to search for So-mi. Cha Tae-sik cuts his all hair and leaves the place while taking a gun. Cha Tae-sik was chasing those kids who are delivering drug. It leads him to such cellar where both drug smuggler brothers are taking a tough task of drugs by little kids. Cha Tae-sik sets that place on fire while taking out all the kids, in which Man-suk is also killed. Where So-mi is seen in the next scene. A man had come to take So-mi so her body organs may be sold. Take them out. As So-mi notices that there are injury on the head of that man, so she bandages it. The man feels his bad deed. Sympathy is created in his heart for So-mi. That man brings So-mi to the same surgeon in a vehicle, who removes the eyes of kids. Here the surgeon pulls that kid's eyes out here and he hands over these eyes to that man, who gives it to their head Man-suk. Meanwhile, Cha Tae-sik is seen there as he asks Man-suk about So-mi, so he throws So-mi's pulled eyes before him and he says, "Take your So-mi." Cha Tae-sik kills all the men there in anger and wrath, but Man-suk escapes from there. He was nearly to succeed in his struggle. That he is caught by Cha Tae-sik, he begins to laugh loudly after catching him because his car was bulletproof. Cha Tae-sik has not taken time to convert his astonishment to the laughter. Being shrewd, he continues to fire on the same place of car window. At last, the car's glass creates a hole and Man-suk becomes the target with the gun bullet. As a result, Man-seok is died in the end. Cha Tae-sik begins to fire the gun himself. Suddenly, he hears the voice of So-mi. He is left shocked, hearing the voice of So-mi. So-mi immediately embraces Cha Tae-sik, coming soon. Meantime, police also arrive there. Police officers arrest Cha Tae-sik, but he requests them that, may they stop the vehicle near the stationery shop? He makes So-mi to purchase all the necessary items of stationery according to him, and he says to her, "You will have to deal everything alone and you will have to wait for me for a short time period." So-mi starts to weep while embracing him, and the movie ends here. So thanks for watching.